Gabriel Carrera, and I'm known as the attorney that rides. And my office is located on 300 Southeast 14th Street, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We are located in downtown Fort Lauderdale. We're literally a stone throws away from the main courthouse in downtown Fort Lauderdale. We're right across the street from Broward General Hospital. Now, I handle cases that immigration law that deals with car accidents, mostly motorcycle accidents. We do matrimonial law and family law, and we do some civil, some small business disputes, things of that nature. And you're more than welcome to call me if you'd like to talk to me, if you have a matter that you want to discuss. It's all privileged, it's all private, and stays with me. One of the things I want to talk about today is about saving your marriage. Now, that may seem weird coming from a divorce attorney, because we make our money on an hourly, it's an hourly rate on divorces. Now, Florida doesn't recognize the word divorces. Florida calls it dissolution of marriage. Now, the dissolution of marriage, if you're not sure, you're just having a hard time and it's the envelope's getting pushed to divorce. For example, I will talk about a client that I had. I will not mention her name, but she didn't want to get divorced, and her husband had filed and had served papers on her, and we filed an answer on her behalf, and we said, listen, this marriage is not irretrievably broken. And she wanted to fight for her marriage. She loved her husband. They didn't have children. She went forward. We went to the judge, and according to the statute, the Florida statute, the judge says, I believe that the court may be able to repair this marriage. And we requested, and the court granted a 3-month stay of proceedings, ordered the parties, the husband and the wife, to attend counseling, marriage counseling, and to come back with a status in 3 months. So we had a hearing date that we needed to come back on, and we did. We requested an additional month, and finally the two parties agreed to withdraw their petition. They are together again. The marriage was repaired. I believe that they went to Calvary Chapel. Pastor Bob, they went over there and they got marriage counseling from his church, and that's my church. And I'll be honest with you, I think they did good. And I always ask my clients, are you sure? Do you want to get divorced? Especially when there's kids involved. It's really sad. And if you believe that the court may be able to help you do something to repair your marriage, because the state of Florida says it's good, that the stability of marriage, it's an institution of society and the community, and if the marriages break down and there's children with separated parents, there's not a father in the household, there's not a mother in the household, it's not good for the state of Florida. Thank God they recognize that. So if you've been served with papers and you do not want to get divorced, call an attorney. Refer to this video. Tell them, hey, Gabriel Carrera, the attorney in downtown Fort Lauderdale, he's got this video. Or you can call me. Be more than welcome to have you come in for a free consultation. We'll go over your case. Every case is specific, and see if we can't try to go to the court and again successfully try to request and allow. But Florida is, and I need to warn, Florida is a no-fault state. You do not need to show fault. You can go in and say, hey, my marriage is irretrievably broken. Now, when you go into the hearing, the judge takes a lot of things in consideration, the motion that you stated, and they'll talk to both parties and look at their demeanor, the countenance on their face, and sometimes the husband will say, well, I don't know, and the judge sees that, well, no, we're going to send them to counseling. But I've been in situations that I've seen the people just say, hey, look, my marriage is broken, it's irretrievably broken, nothing the court can do to fix it. We'll make it happen. I want my divorce. The judge will look to the other spouse and say, look, I'm sorry, it looks to me like it's broken. He's asking for it. So with that being said, there's never a guarantee. And an attorney can never guarantee an end result. The thing that you can guarantee is your work. Look, I'm going to give your case the attention that it needs. I'm going to investigate it. I'm going to do the proper legal research. And I'm going to be on top of the proceedings. I'm going to do everything I can within the law prescribed by the Florida statutes and the rules of procedure to do the best for you. And that's all that we can do. And but I like it when I get a case when somebody wants to fight for their marriage. I'm like, well, hey, I'm going to help you out. And I get really motivated on those cases. I really like it when they come in. So if you want to save your marriage and you've been served with a petition, there are remedies in the court where you can come in on a motion, go before a judge and say, hey, judge, help me save my marriage. And I'll help you do that. My name is Attorney Gabriel Carrera.
Everybody gonna dance tonight. Everybody gonna feel alright. Everybody gonna dance around tonight.